Hi, I'm Danae Shanti. Welcome to Storytime. Here at Storytime, we review the hero formula. 7 steps to your inner hero, the God spark within. Those 7 steps are: who are you at the time? What is your predicament? How do you ask the universe for help? How do you recognize your guidance when you receive a response? How do you choose what you want to follow from what your guidance has offered? What actions do you take? And then what results do you get? Today I'm doing a teaching video, and if you've been following me, you'll already have seen the video on step 1 of the hero formula. Today we're going to talk about step 2, the predicament. Now, sometimes we think of a predicament also as a challenge, a situation we're in, maybe something we don't know how to make a decision about. Our left brain analytical side is telling us, assess it and analyze it and make a decision that way. And our intuition is giving us feelings and a sense of a direction to go in, and we don't know how to bring it all together. So the predicament can be anything at all that you feel like you want support with. A relationship issue, a health challenge, how to make a decision about something important. I like to say that there are a couple of predicament categories. There's an outer predicament, something that's presenting to you from what looks like the outside world, and the inner predicament, how you handle thoughts and feelings and perceptions about yourself. We all have an inner critic. We all have the habit of telling ourselves stories and undermining ourselves. And so I want to talk about predicament from both perspectives. There's been plenty of examples on how to use the hero formula to get through a predicament. But a predicament, let's get a real concrete example. Predicament. You have to show up for a meeting and you don't want to. You're not in the mood, you had a bad night, you don't like the people there, you don't feel confident, you're not sure what you're going to say. So who are you at the time is someone who's lacking confidence. The predicament you're facing is having to be somewhere and show up in such a way that you don't even feel like. You take that predicament and you ask the universe for help. You literally ask the universe, God spark, higher self, however you want to see that. Show me how to be in this situation. Show me perspectives I can see through so that I can operate differently. Now, in my case, I say to my guidance, take over. My soul wisdom and my higher self knows the way through my predicaments much better than my personality does. So I just ask to go on automatic pilot and to hear and then speak what I'm given to say when I'm in a predicament. I just let my guidance take over. And in that way, I get taught and sculpted and shaped by my higher self so my personality can mature and grow. So your predicament could be an outside situation like that. Perhaps it's a relationship issue. There's a button that you have and your partner happens to be brilliant at pushing that button for you to help you grow and love yourself more and all that good stuff. In that predicament, you might find yourself with your buttons pushed and you're activated. Instead of acting on that and reacting from your personality in that predicament, you can take a breath and take a moment and notice, I'm in my predicament. My buttons are pushed. I want to lash out. I want to blame. I want to retort. I want to make my partner wrong. What can I do instead? Notice that you're in a predicament and go through the steps and ask for help. Perhaps your predicament is an old wound that lives with you that shows up in your personality. Let's think of one of those. Yeah, most of us have the plot line of feeling like we're not enough. Anyone know that one? I know that one really well. I'm not enough. So the old wounding arises. You feel like you're not enough, you're unworthy, you're not good enough to do this thing, whatever it is you want to do. And it's an internal predicament. Your inner critic is beating you up. And you're just trying to put on your big boy or big girl pants and show up and do the thing that you need to do. And you're at war within yourself. That's an internal predicament. In that predicament, you want to be able to, again, get some space from the reactivity happening inside of you and ask the universe for help. I'm in war with myself. I don't even know why I keep doing this to myself. Show me another point of view. Show me an insight. Give me lenses to look through that I'm not seeing through yet. Open my mind, my heart, and my eyes, and ask for the help that you need. These are different kinds of predicaments, and I'm sure you have lots and lots of experiences in your life where you find yourself in a challenge, a predicament, or a situation that you don't know how to navigate. I'd love to hear what those are, because as we go forward in story time, I'll be able to address your specific experiences. The more you communicate with me, the more I'll have to work with. So that's step 2, the predicament. Think about any challenges that you're having right now and how you might apply the hero formula to help you through your predicament. And here are the steps one more time, just so that we do run the steps for you. Who are you at the time? What is your predicament? How do you ask the universe for help? How do you recognize your guidance? What choices do you make from what your guidance gives you? What actions do you take based on your choices? And what are the results you get? And I want to add one more piece here. I've been journaling since I was 12 years old. It just kind of came to me to start journaling. You know, like having a dialogue with yourself. And as I've gone through my own spiritual awakening and growth and learning, I've really learned to carry on the conversation with my guidance. So if I have a predicament, I'll go to my guidance and write my predicament down and say, can you show me how to get through this? And I'll receive a response. I want to encourage you, even if you don't love journaling, it could be a notepad. You just grab that pad, write down your predicament, and go through the steps and ask for help. And I promise you, you will get help. It's always there for us all the time. So that's it for today's teaching, Step 2, Predicament in the Hero Formula. And we'll look forward to seeing you next Sunday, April 4th, which will be my 60th birthday. See you then.